Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. Recently I've been really feeling the YouTube energy and I just started a new semester, so I figured why not film a day in my life as a university student. I got morning classes this semester, so I have to wake up like really early now. I can't say it's easy though. Waking up at 8:30 really makes me tired and grumpy, but I'm learning to cope with it. So I get washed up after my breakfast. Is that weird? I mean, I just like the sleepy feeling in the mornings. After eating and washing up, I try to get ready as soon as possible and as fast as I can. I like to keep my makeup very simple, so I start with moisturizer and then I go ahead with some, BB cream, and I set it with some powder. Then I put on some blush. I use this Focular one. It's like really compact, so I can even take it to my university. So I really like the nose blush. It makes me, I don't know, it just looks cute. And then I use the same blush on my eyelids as well, just to give it some pop of color, keeping it very simple. For eyebrows, I try to do it very quickly. I'm not very good at it, but I don't really care either. As long as they're filled, I'm good. So then I just put on some lipstick. I'm recently liking some dark and bold shades of lipsticks. I feel like it somehow gives like a definition to my personality. And of course, I finish off with some mascara. Now for my transport from home to university, I actually have to change 2 rickshaws. I have to cross a street and a bridge to finally be able to go to my university, which is wild to me now because all my life my parents took me everywhere, and if not my parents, I went out with my cousins, or at least someone accountable for me, right? And yeah, there were some rare cases where I had to come home alone because everyone is busy, but now it's completely different. All these days, the freedom I wanted, I finally got it. Although my husband still takes me to places or sometimes university, and that doesn't really bother me. Rather, I enjoy these bike rides because not only it saves time, but it also saves money. I think I may have misunderstood the term freedom when I was younger because I thought it was all fun and games, but now I can say that with more freedom comes more responsibilities. I think freedom goes both ways. It's quite intriguing, but it's also tiring at the same time. One thing I am glad about is that I didn't get my freedom until I was able to understand what it means. But you see, I have some regrets as well. I really wish that I was given some opportunities, some slight sneak peeks of the real world before I was given all this freedom and responsibilities, because now I have to struggle to learn all at once, which got me thinking that I think every teen should be given some slight, temporary freedom and responsibilities to just let them recognize the real world, just let them have a taste of the real world. I mean, eventually one day they will have to go out and face the world, and the worst thing that can happen then is that they have zero knowledge about the outside world. So maybe it is worthwhile to send the kids out once in a while, of course with proper guidance and knowledge, just to let them get a gist of the world, just to prepare them for the future. I might have talked a lot more than I should have. My apologies. So usually I do go home alone, but today my husband was free and offered me a ride home. So of course I couldn't refuse because why not? And this is Poco. He's always there every time I come home or I leave my building, he's always there jumping around. He's such a sweet boy and a hyper one too. But gotta say goodbye. So since my classes end at the lunchtime, so after I get home, I got my lunch done. And of course, I cannot eat without any entertainment, which is a very bad habit, I admit, but it's the little things in life. And that's my cat, Blackie, in the corner. So after lunch, I actually took a nap because I was so tired. I am watching Bridgerton these days, and I have to say it is not quite to my liking, but I am loving the vibe of the whole castle, balls, and music. It seems very magical. So after finishing an episode, I made some oats khichdi for dinner, and oh my god, it was so good. And of course, I need some sort of entertainment, so I had my dinner while watching Shane and Ryan, two of my favorite YouTubers. And at last, I finished my day by reading a few pages. Yes, of course, I'm pretending to read the book, but I actually did read afterwards because I have to finish 4 chapters of this book by Sunday because it's my homework. This might be it for today's vlog, but certainly not the end. So until next time, loves, Allah Hafiz.